Hi, my name is Marisol Carney from section IT1A, and for this video I'm going to share with you guys my final project with Discrete Mathematics. This is the summative assessment number 3 and what this is all about. This project is actually about application of trees in real life. With this, I actually have two parts to discuss, which is the first one is the family genealogy tree and the second one is the rooted tree. So let's go discuss the part 1 of this project, which is my family genealogy tree. Before I show you my genealogy tree, I wanted to show you a question that we have to answer regarding with this family tree. So we have 5 here to answer. The first one, who is your grandparents? The second one, who is your father's siblings? Number 3, who is your great-great-grandmother? Number 4, who is your uncle in your mother's side? And the last one is, who is my cousins both sides of my family. So let's go ahead and start it. So here is my family genealogy tree. As you can see at the very bottom, so here is all my siblings, and if you see the arrow, that is where we're going to start, which is me. And then above I have my parents. I have my father on the left side and then my mother on the left side. So who is my grandparents? My grandparents in both sides. So first, on my father's side, if you see the white line above my father, I have Domingo Alaraz, and my grandma is Prima Bobadilla. And then on my mother's side, I have Angel Lara for my grandfather, and my grandmother is Beatrice Luby. So next question, who is my father's sibling? So my father's sibling, you can see here we have a white line. I have Uncle Pedro, Auntie Feliciana, I have Uncle Cesar, I have Auntie Lucina, I have Uncle Francisco, and Auntie Emilia. Who is my great-great-grandmother? Actually, that is a great question, but I don't know who is my great-great-grandmother. I tried to dig into it, but I think the only thing I can gather is my great-grandmother, which is here. As you can see, I circled out great-grandmother on my grandfather's side, which is Theodora Titular, and then I have my great-grandmother on my mother's side, which is Juana Bathan. It's very hard to find your great-great-grandparents, but anyway, who is my uncle in my mother's side? Unfortunately, I only have one uncle on my mother's side. So you can see this line here from my mother, and then there I have only my uncle Francisco. Unfortunately, he died so fast at a young age. Next one is, who is my cousins? So you can see there above, I have that white line all the way. I cannot mention all of them, but I probably have almost 100 of cousins. And maybe I forgot some of their names that I didn't posted in there. But yeah, that's the only names I can remember. Now we're done with our part 1. Let's go ahead with the part 2. This is actually a little bit of fun, which is all about rooted tree. I actually like creating rooted tree. We actually have a given algebraic expression here, which is it's a bit long, which is 3 times 6 plus 5 minus 2 divided by 3, and then minus 8 plus, and then enclosed to negative 5 times 2 plus enclosed 6 minus 3 divided by 1. This is really fun to do. So let's go ahead and see my rooted tree that I created. So you can see above, that is the expression that we had to convert into a rooted tree. So here's how I created my rooted tree with a given expression. So first of all, I divide first this long expression, and my root is gonna be then minus sign, which is from here, the middle part. And then I created a subtree. I put the divided sign here, and then I put a plus sign here. So where did I get that? So the divide sign is from on the other side, which is the left side of the expression. and then I put the number 3 on the right side, and then I connected the plus sign. Where did I get that? Which is here, the plus sign, and then continuing sub 3, I have another one here, which is the minus sign. Where that come from is here, and then I put the 5 and 2. The last one on the side is the multiply one, which is here, and then I just split the 3 and then the 6. So let's go explain the other side of our rooted 3, which is I have the plus sign here, and I got that from there, and then the 8 is just by itself, and then the next one I make another sub 3 of divided, which is from here. So number 1 is going to be by itself. So let's go ahead and create another sub 3. I got the plus sign here, which is the middle part of these two expressions. So plus sign, and then let's split them. I have multiply here, which is the 5 and 2. Because it's a negative 5, so I put negative here, and then the 5 in the bottom. And then on the other side of the 3 is going to be the 2. So the next one, we're going to create another sub 3. So we have the minus sign, and then we have the 6 and 3, which is from there. So let's go ahead and find out what is the pre-order, in order, and the post order of this rooted 3 that I made. So here we go. So we have the same rooted 3 and then the same algebraic expression. And as you can see, this is my answer to get the pre-order. And how did I get that? So to get the pre-order, you're gonna start from the root, and then you go with the left and then the right. So how did I get this answer? So first of all, I started from here. So as you can see, that's the root, and then I'm going to the left, which is here, which is the divide sign, and then the next one is gonna be the plus sign. So there is actually a shortcut that I can show you. So you can start from here. It's like you're drawing a line. So you start from there, and then you go this way, and then you go that way, and then it's like a zigzag until you reach there. So it's kind of actually easy to get that answer. So right there, so you can still see my arrows. So that's how I find the answer. And then the last one is number 1. There you go. So let's go ahead and find out in order. The in order based on my rooted 3. In order to get that, you have to start from the left, which is the number 3, and then you go with the root, which is the root is the multiplication, and then the right would be the number 6. So it's kind of easy actually. So you start 3, and then asterisk for the multiplication, and then 6, and then you go to the root again, which is the plus sign, and then you go down to the minus sign, and then you go 5, and so on and so forth. So that's actually how easy it is. So let's go ahead and proceed to the next one, which is the post order. So how to get the post order? So you started from the left to the right, and then to the root. So that's how I get it. So if you can see on my answer, I got 3, then 6, and then the multiplication, and then I started again on the left on the right, which is 5, 2, and then minus sign, and then plus sign, and so on and so forth. And that's it for this video, and hope you like it, and thank you for watching.